Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable and expensive makeup from Walmart, drugstore, Paris website. I'll test it on my face and I'll pass the savings to you guys. In this video, I got a bunch of stuff from Profusion website, some new makeup, and one special palette that everybody was interested in. We're going to be doing look with this mesmerizing palette. It's called Space Babe. And I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to be testing new highlighter as well. And some eyeliner. And I'll tell you what's the tea as usual. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. So comment, subscribe, like, and let's get right into this. Well, first of all, this is what I ordered it for. This one thing, and the rest came natural, of course. So this is called Space Babe. And this is what Teresa told me to get. Elaina, I need to get it on releases and brands. And I'm like, I'm just mesmerized watching the glitter flow. It has like expensive packaging. Like I've never seen Profusion palette look like this. It reminds me of a Revolution Pro or XX Revolution. One of those that had like a packaging like this. It looks very pretty. So this, just because of the packaging, this is a 9 shadow palette. It was $10. Usually I would say this would be less, I think, because there are 10 eyeshadow palettes are $5. And this is $10, but you know, it's packaging. So this was $10. Then I picked up something on deep sale. And this is not my usual palette. Looks like this. This is a Studio Icon collection, and this is just a basic, cheap looking packaging. It's a neutral palette. What I got it for is because it's cool toned, and I was wondering, but I think it was $2.50 for all 9 shades, so it's lacking. You'll see me at the end kind of pooping on it. It's a little lacking, you know. Yeah. The black is excellent. If it's applied, actually, it doesn't really swatch that well. So I'm just gonna SHIT all over it right now. I mean, it's a little powdery, it's a little lacking, so that's why I was in deep sale. I would not recommend this right off the bat. So if you guys are looking for something neutral from Profusion, that would not be it. But I got more. I got 2 more liners because I have 2 of these. They're $4 each. I got a blue one and I got a pink one a while ago. The packaging is cute. So this one is bright green. And I'm going to take it out for you and swatch it. If I can. Excuse me. Let me rip this. Okay, we succeeded. So I'm going to swatch this for you. Look at the color though. The color though is freaking crazy, and these are great. I got pink, the blue one, very pigmented, apply very smoothly. It's very easy to create bright lines, you know. So this is pretty neon green. I love that. Does it have a name? It does have a name. Electric Bolt Liner in the color Drip, and this is a color range. It's a packaging. Very similar. So this is purple, of course. That's what I'm wearing now. Very pretty. Very smooth. Apply so easy. Does not crack. I'm looking at it right now. It did not crack. I've been wearing this for like, I don't know, for an hour or so. And then this was $4 each. And then we got the Whipped Glow highlighter that I'm testing in the video as well. I mean, this palette, you'll see I'm using black out of this, and like very subtle. I mean, you can see it's black-ish, but I kind of like wish it's $250. I'll never see back. Okay. This is beautiful though. This is like beautiful. It's $5. It's cream to powder, or I would say mousse to powder. It's a mousse highlighter. Whip it good. Whip it real good. You know, the song comes in your mind immediately. To the moon. This is the one actually I wasn't planning to get, but this is the new one too. So I think they kind of like go together because this is called Space Babe and this is called To the Moon. It has similar color story, kind of purple, green, pink. It's right up my alley. It looks beautiful. This green glitter, oh my god. I'm going to swatch this palette separately in a video when I film with it. But this is like just the glitter alone. I just want to put it all over myself. And the blue glitter, I mean, Profusion glitters are incredible. So like, I'm just excited about the glitter alone and all the colors. Seems like it should be decent quality. So I'm just holding my fingers crossed. This was 13 bucks and this is 32 shades. I know some of you people don't like the shapes like this. I don't like either. And the triangular shapes of eyeshadow is kind of off-putting. But we're gonna suck it up and use it in my next video. But I'm going to swatch you this one. So that was it. That was the last item. So let me swatch you this one live. And excuse me, I'm missing the hairy arms and legs today. The hairy arms and legs flew off to, I think it's Utah. Is it Utah? Was it another state? I forgot that. Anyway, he flew off to vacation home of the rich business owners. You know, the people he works for 6 days. So I'm not gonna have his hairy arms for 6 days. So I'm gonna swatch glitters first because that's pain in the butt. So that's silver. I'm not priming myself, so you'll see the true tea. The glitter, just watch it, it's really difficult because when I apply it without base, that's without base, just on a primer. It goes on perfectly, but just watch on a dry arm, you know, it's not that easy. And that's the other glitter, and this one is meh. I don't like this color, it's kind of a burnt orange. You know how I feel about orange, and orange glitter included. So now I'm gonna try to get rid of glitter. Of course, all my swatch is gonna be covered in glitter now. So I'm gonna go, let's go for the purple, light purple. Yeah, the swatch not that great, but they apply over the base nicely. Next one is purple shimmer. Yeah, I would say right off the bat, swatches don't do it justice. Because you'll see me applying it, it does not apply badly. But the swatches are bad. I just put self tanner on today. I'm going to so mess it up. This is a one with a guard, what do you call it, guide, color guide. And I'm covered with color guide right now. This one actually swatches nicely. And of course I haven't used it because it's neutral. Who wants neutral? You know, they kind of like missed the point here. They could have made it a little better. Maybe put like a black instead of this stupid glitter, and I put like a lighter blend out shade instead of this neutral, like a lighter teal. It would make more sense, and put something else instead of one of the shimmers, like it's unnecessary. Put maybe highlight shade instead of this purple shimmer. That's what I would made it like, you know. I would have made it different. But that's my makeup brand. If I had makeup brand, it would be a different palette. So the teal actually swatches nicely. And let me wipe this off on a makeup wipe. I'm gonna be so covered. That's why I never do swatches live, because it's messy and takes time. I just film them and just play them for you. And that's the matte purple. It works actually, not bad. And that's a purple shimmer. That's the one I really like. Actually, this one swatches decently too. Yeah. It's not bad. This is actually very nice. This is a good Profusion quality. The one for $2.50 was bad Profusion quality. This is a really typical, nice Profusion quality. So yeah, that was my haul. A very inexpensive Profusion is budget. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you the packaging for the Whipped Glow Mousse Highlighter. It's very cute too. It has a little bow. It has a Walmart. Oh, excuse me. It's Walmart exclusive. But it's interesting because I bought it on Profusion website. But I guess Profusion Walmart, same difference. They sell it with a Walmart exclusive thing. Okay, let's go into the tutorial. We do this smoky, smoldering, typical Elaina Glam look, and I put the earrings in to match. Let's get to it. So let's try this again. So this is my second go at this look. I'm not gonna lie, the palette is beautiful, but I wiped off the first look. Most likely because it's my own fault. I was trying to use the silver as the center of the halo eye, and it just did not want to work. I mean, try to blend pressed glitter in there. I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. So take two. So I'm gonna take this. Well, I tried to use the brightest shades so we can all see. Shush. We can all see how it's working. I'm not gonna go like Misa when somebody texts you and she goes, "Shut up! Shut up!" I'm just gonna go shush. Anyway. So I'm gonna go into this beautiful teal color on the Profusion brush because it's a Profusion video, and this was one of the from a set. I think it says blending brush. So this one has a little sparkle in it, so I was thinking it might show this glitter, but unfortunately when you apply you don't really see the glitter anymore. I'm just pressing it in because now I know what creating this eye. I wasn't sure how I'm gonna go about it and what I'm gonna do, because the palette is not the easiest to work with, to be honest. It's just beautiful to look at. There is green, teal, there is purple, we all like that, but there is no blending colors. And it's a difficult color story, I would say. Not the most pleasing. If for some reason you were just drawn to it because of silver glitter, and the purple and the green, like all these colors together make you want to take it and buy it. I don't know. So this is very pigmented. The sparkle goes away immediately. You cannot see it anymore. Almost goes away right away, which is not a problem because it's a matte. So once I press it in, just blend out the edges. I can't really blend this out because my eyebrow's there, you know, I cover up my eyebrow tattoo, so I have to go easy. So there's no blend out shade, so I'm going to cheat and use another inexpensive palette. And I was just chatting with Anne-Marie, and she was like, use the pastels. So I'm like, of course, Anne-Marie, I'm going to use the pastels. That's Beauty Bay pastels, very cheap palette. It's like Beauty Bay quality. I would say it's better than Profusion. Sorry, Profusion, but Profusion makes some great palettes too. So I'm gonna go into this color, which is a lighter shade of the Profusion. You know what I mean? And this is a cheap AliExpress brush. Just try and keep everything budget here. I don't want to use any more expensive brushes, although I don't have very expensive brushes. Well, I do have Spectrum, which consider it like a little more expensive, I think. That's a perfect shade to blend out, by the way. So if you guys don't have this yet, go to Beauty Bay and get it. Beauty Bay ships to US pretty quickly, actually. And the shipping is cheap or free if you order enough makeup. So I couldn't recommend you more to shop on Beauty Bay. Now I'm going into the shade, and this light shade, one after another. On this Profusion brush, it came with a palette. I don't have a name for it. It's rather large, but this is a very simple look. I mean, sort of simple. There's no full cut grease or anything fancy. So this is just pretty much to test the colors and to see what I can do with it. So far, everything is very pigmented and blends very easy. I prime with P. base, I forgot to mention. So that's the hardest part right here, transition between purple and the teal is going to be a little difficult, but the black is going to help. So I'm going to clean this on a towel and go to this lighter purple shade. Now, if you ask me, where did you get the black shade, Elaina? That wasn't there. No, it wasn't there. And I was planning to go without it, but I needed a little bit of depth. And since I bought this palette, as you can see in the beginning of this video, this was part of the haul. It's cheap AF, but the black is very distant. So the first look that I did was this palette. And the first look, I used the black as a halo eye. I used it first. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat about this black. It works on the base, like really deep black. But on top of the other eyeshadow, it's very, very faint black. You see the eyeliner is much brighter. So I would tell you right off the bat, it acts like a cheaper, low quality, but it is inexpensive. So if you put it on a wet base, it works. But over the other eyeshadow, not so much, you'll see. So I'm gonna try to use a little bit now. It's called Make Life. So we're going to try to press it on. Yeah, it goes on, alright, but it's nothing spectacular. Okay, so now we tried out, oh yeah, I did a little bit of cut crease, just a little bit of Peely's base, very lazily, very choppily, because I got this, and then I'll clean it up. So this is the new one I picked up, the Profusion liquid eyeliner, and this looks like this. It's pretty purple color. It goes well with this look, so I'm gonna go with this first, and then I'll draw the white over. I was planning just to do this, to be honest, and then it just wasn't enough contrast, so we ended up with the white line. It has nothing to do with Profusion. Now I'm taking Midas Cosmetics palette, the water activated liner, so I'm taking the white. It's just a small brush, came with the oil paints actually. So we're gonna draw a white line to separate the purple from purple. We'll get a little more definition, a little more contrast. So now the most satisfying part is the glitter. This glitter is very fine, it's very creamy, it goes on very well without any primer, and I know Profusion glitters all like that. This is no primer, and it's still there. I'm telling you guys, if you're sleeping on Profusion glitters, you're gonna get some. Just take a brush and apply it straight from the palette. See? It sticks, it goes on beautifully. And barely ever use glitter glues, Profusion glitters. I mean, they're gonna be fallout, but glitter always falls out. So now we're going to blend this. Technically, you can't really blend glitter because it's nearly impossible. So I'm gonna take this flat Morphe brush and I'm gonna go for this lighter purple shimmer and just really dig in there. Just try to create some kind of blendy situation. And I'll use Blow Black after that. I always forget not to apply glitter too close to the lash line. And then applying lash line, eyeliner is pain in the behind. Okay, so we're getting some kind of blend. As blended as glitter can be. So I'm going to do the low lash line now. So I'm going to take the same flat brush, clean this up off of glitter. And I'm going to use the deeper purple shimmer. It's mostly, I would say it's like a satin shimmer. It's not very metallic. So it works for the low lash line. I like low lash line in kind of satiny, a little shiny shade. I wish this was a matte, but you know, wishful thinking. So now for the waterline, I'm going to use LA Girl purple eyeliner. So this is the color Paradise Purple, and I'll be back. I put some eyeliner on and just use a Renaissance flick, and yeah, glitter is all over the place, but the eyelashes are gonna cover it all, so I'm not worried so much. So I'm using this new highlighter. Before I use it in my face, I want to use it in my brow bone. I use a small Jessup brush. I've got cat hair all over. My baby is sleeping like the baby. Shanji is on the couch in my spot. He always sleeps when I'm filming, so I can never get him to get on camera until like he gets up. Once in a while he makes an appearance. Yeah, it's a nice shimmer. Not too blinding, but nice. Okay, let's try the highlighter. So I treat this as a dry highlighter, but this is a mousse highlighter actually. So it does say apply with the fingertips. Okay, mousse to powder. That's why I was very subtle on the brow bone. Let me try the fingertip. Oh, it looks very, very bright actually. Oh yeah, I think on the face it looks much better than it looked on the brow bone. That is very, very nice, very soft, very smooth. As advertised. Doesn't seem like it removes makeup under. As long as you use fingertip lightly, I think you're gonna be okay. It does look very creamy and feel very creamy. So yeah, I think it's a nice one. I could probably layer it with a dry highlighter. So this is a finished eye look. I'm really impressed actually with what I came up with. The eyeshadow palette is great. I think I was just trying to make fetch happen. I was trying to make a full complete look out of the palette that's not a standalone palette. Like to make a look like this you need a couple of palettes, but I think this is great. So this is what you see. Glitter looks great. The mattes blend beautifully. Yeah, no complaints. I put on some Belgian waffle highlighter on top of the whipped highlighter and it comes out so beautiful. It came out like glass, so smooth. I'm very impressed with the combination of the two. So this is a finished look. I'm very happy with it at the end. I used Profusion lipstick, of course. I had to, Profusion foundation, Profusion primer that I had in my previous videos. The lipstick is a Halloween edition, purple. It's called Purple. RIP. Beautiful matte formula. If you guys don't have it yet, pick it up. And this is the mini tiny Profusion lip gloss. I put it just in the middle. And it just added a little something something to go with the glitter. And this is a Christmas edition, so they're like a trio. It's like a little pinkish purplish. So what I'm thinking about palette, I think it's a good palette overall. It blends nicely, it's very pigmented, the glitter is great Profusion quality. The only thing is like it's not a standalone palette if you like a fully executed multicolored look, but I'm thinking if it's a person who likes a pop of color, like if you're going out or going on your daily trip to the grocery store, you want to go like this, you just put a little bit of something like a teal, you know, on the main lid, and you can go with some eyelashes, or you can do like a pop of glitter and go. So this could be a look, you know, if you just do like a couple of eyeshadows like this and this, or this and this. So this could be actually a look, but it's hard to do a look like this without other palettes. I think this one is average. I would skip. If you're looking for a neutral palette, I'm like, the black is good, but the rest is just meh. Also, the liners, amazing. If you guys don't have this, and if you have a Walmart next to you, or if you can shop on the Profusion website, these eyeliners, liquid eyeliners, are amazing. The bee's knees. And I have 4 colors now. I have the blue, I have pink, I have purple, and I have green. And they're all amazing. So easy to apply, so pigmented, just smooth, will glide on. Amazing. This I highly recommend. Yeah, this one is actually nice highlighter. I was questioning it at first. It's kind of like a putty-like texture, but it is incredibly pigmented, and it does have sheen. You just have to apply it the right way. Brow bone highlight, maybe not. But on the cheek, maybe a little powder on top. It makes everything so smooth like butter. Kind of its high texture, I would say. So this would be great for somebody who has a lot of texture on the face. Apply this and it's going to look like a baby's butt. Amazing. So I'm going to test the other palette in my next video. One of them, you know, one of these days I'm going to test the bigger palette, and that would be, I have high hopes for that one. So if you want something nice and small, inexpensive, go pick this up. Just the look of it is very pretty. I love the moving glitter, and like you can watch this glitter moving inside of it forever. It's mesmerizing. So yeah, it's very pretty, very small, very inexpensive, and nice quality. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in comments below if you picked it up, if you like it. It looks very expensive. The quality is very nice. It looks very heavy. So yeah, I would recommend it if you're missing colors like this or you want to play with it. I mean, it's cheap. It's worth to play with. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I have links in the description box. So huge thank you for all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I have a Patreon group, we have a Facebook group, and have Telegram chat. And I do special lives just for patrons once in a while. So if you guys are interested, the link is also down in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!